Today is December 13th, 2010, as you can see. I'm Jay. I'm here at the Marquee Theatre on the northern edge of Tempe, Arizona. Now you're probably wondering, why am I here? It's quiet. Hardly any people around here. Well, today is a special day. 1 year ago today, December 13th, 2009. Today it's clear, but a year ago it was cloudy. It rained and it was cold. But that didn't stop me and about at least 300 people showing up for a concert. And that was because Selena Gomez was here 1 year ago today. Her first visit to Phoenix ever. I came here today to visit what I refer to as sacred ground. Because after a wonderful concert that she and her band The Scene put on for us all, little did we know there was a little surprise in store for at least some of us. There was a guardrail out here, set up out here after the concert, like a steel rail from that door, and it kind of went across there, across that median by this car, and kind of turned about here, across that parking lot, to that yellow post, and went around through the fence line, right over there. That lamp post in the distance, as you can see. Now over here, by this lamp post up here, was a black Escalade. And in that Escalade was someone very special. We didn't know, at least I didn't, until I overheard from someone. It was none other than David Henry, a.k.a. Justin Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place, was here too. Got in the black Escalade, went out that way and drove away. And David Henry is kind of an Arizonan himself. He grew up here several years ago in his youth. But then, you know, people were lining the railing, if you imagine a steel railing around here. I didn't know what it was for, but I stood at the railing anyway. And I stayed and waited and waited. It was like saying, maybe Selena will come out. And it's like, I was like going, really? No, if she does, she does. And if she doesn't, she doesn't. But it turns out Selena did come out. And gradually, she went around the rail, the edge of the rail. It was like everywhere she went, she was like, it was like people kind of like clustered together, just trying to see if you can sign her autograph or get a picture with her. Until it was somewhere around, right in here, somewhere in here, she came to me. And outside, I wasn't, you know, throwing, you know, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's why I was like inside. I was like, but outside, I kept my cool. And I had her sign my ticket. See? Because then, that was all I had. I mean, I bought this shirt, you know, and the badge just before the show, but this was the only thing I had that she could sign. I didn't have her album yet. I didn't have Kiss and Tell yet in my collection. I did on my computer, but not on, not in, you know, not a CD. So that was all I had then. But 30 seconds, that was all the time I had for. So I got in like tight, like this, smile, and got a pretty good picture, I might add. And I stayed to the very end to see her off. She got in a black Suburban, and from the group of security people, I think, and took off that way. And I ran all the way around that bend to the main intersection up here on the other side of this, on the other side of the theater, and wait for goodbye. So that, my friends, is definitely historic. Not just for me, but for everyone who attended here to her concert exactly 1 year ago today. And so, and like I said earlier, this to me, where we were all standing and where we were inside, this, to us Selena Gomez fans, is sacred ground, is what we consider sacred ground, and at least me consider. I can't speak for anybody else but me, Somewhere in here is where my path crossed with Selena's for the first time. And little did I know then that I would be destined to meet her again. A second time. Not far from here. In that direction. Towards 48th Street in Van Buren. At 104.7 KISS FM Studios. I would meet her again in February of 2010. And then again. For a third time, 8 months later, in October of 2010, at the Arizona State Fairgrounds, near 19th Avenue and McDowell. And I wouldn't have met Selena for a third time if it weren't for a fan who had an extra meet and greet wristband. So, this is where it all began, at least for me. I decided to come here today, and as I closed my eyes and open them again, I can see everything exactly as it was 1 year ago today. So, to any of the people out there watching this who were here, the Marquee Theatre, 1 year ago today, December 13th, 2009. Hope you remember this, as well as me. And to Selena, if you are watching this, on behalf of all Arizonans here, I say thank you for coming here and for choosing us as one of your favorite places to perform. So if you ever come back to Phoenix, me and your fans will be there. So thank you. Thank you.